Hello and welcome to the very first devlog of a game called Scrapyard. My name's Kid, I'm an indie game developer from Germany, if you haven't already noticed because of my accent. And I am making a game with my friend Silver. It's called Scrapyard and we just call our studio, if you can call it a studio, Skira Games. And today I will show you the process of what we have made so far. So first things first. Silver's the one that is doing all of the models we have in the game. And I am mainly doing the enemies so far. I have only done enemies and he's done the rest. And here is an early concept of our main character called Liebel. He came up with the idea of Liebel and he also modeled Liebel, so credits all go to him. Then we also have some concepts of weapon we have planned for our game. So some weapons are already in the game, for example the scythe and this sword, and there are multiple others, but they're not in the game yet. And Liebel is some kind of scrap mechanic, so he can collect scrap parts, and when he has a specific amount of scrap parts, he can craft new weapons, and that's the whole thing with the weapons. So our weapons have a durability, and the less durability the weapon has, the more damage it does. So you collect enough scrap parts to make a new weapon. You can still use your old weapon, of course, but when your weapon breaks, you obviously don't have it anymore and you need new ones. And you get random weapons. As you can see in this clip, you have enough scrap parts, you make a new weapon and you get one random, and you can switch between them. Every weapon has one normal attack that does less damage than its special attack, but we also have an energy drink as a collectible. So basically it's an energy drink, so it makes you go faster. And we have, for the first world, we have this huge desert, and to make it not feel like it's completely empty, we have some arrows around the spawn and some stones randomly laying around, and we have this huge road, and we have this destroyed village which has one scrap part again and one energy drink. And in the corners we have some enemies again, and for example this pit here is filled with enemies, and you're trying to get this energy drink, and we have this religious structure that doesn't have any use yet because we just didn't make one yet. And then we have this oasis, which is just a decoration purpose. And I will also show you what the enemies do. So we have two enemies right now. So the first one is this holy knight, which has a cross on his head. That's why he's holy. And he has this sword and a shield. So every enemy has a field of view. So when you come up from behind, they don't see you, except if you're in a specific range, he can see you, and he then proceeds to run at you. And if he's in the attack range, he will attack you. If he does not have all of his life, so if he, for example, he has 100 life and he has 99, then there's a chance that he will block randomly, and when he blocks you cannot damage him. Then we have this angel like enemy which is flying, which spares a lot of animations, so we don't have to do as much animations as if the enemy would walk on the ground. And he just flies away from you if you get near him. Of course he does not fly so fast that you can't get him, because that would be unfair, obviously. and all he does is shoot at you and be annoying. And the model is actually freshly made, so Silver made the angel, so we call it Cupid. That's what he is called, Cupid. He made it 5 minutes ago before I started this video, so it's a fresh model. And that is currently everything we have in the game right now, and we are adding more things every week. So for example, Silver is currently working on an inventory system, and I am working on a keybind system so that you can change your keybinds. I will do devlogs when I program in the future. And we just randomly decided to do a devlog because Silver suggested I could do that, and so I did that. Yeah, if you have any advice for us, because we are all relatively new game developers, you could give us some advice, and see you in the next devlog.